That's not up to me. 19 is whatever. Ball God. What's good, brother?
Big dog.
How you feeling?
I'm chilling, big dog. What's the word?
What's the word? Where's your location at, sir? Where you at? I know you travel all over the place.
I'm in
You in Harlem? You in Cali? Where you at?
I'm the world warrior, man. I'm the world warrior, man. I'm in Cleveland right now. Shout out to Rev. Shout out to Rev Nelson. Gamble, Fonz, the camp, everybody. You know, we having a show tonight. Danny Myers versus Gamble, 1 round. Hosted by Fonz, Rev. I'm getting a little Cardon lady on the card. Yeah. I don't got the flyer in front of me, but you know.
Let me ask you a question. How hard is it to prepare for somebody that you're not familiar with and they're more familiar with you than you are with them? How hard is it?
Well, I mean, they always have an advantage, but
yeah,
coming from the era of not knowing who you battling and just having to have dope bars, that prepares me for everybody. You know, because when we went block to block, it wasn't no YouTube back then. You know, I'm from the 90s. I didn't start on no league, so we just heard like, yo, it's this dude over there on such and such block, and he fired. All right, we gonna set it up. And so you just have to have bars. And you know, that's how I approach it. And even when I do know something about somebody, I don't rely on angles that much. True. I just kind of bar it out with everybody. So, you know, I feel like just going bar for bar with me, can't nobody beat me. So I don't be needing no info or no angles or none of that shit.
What is that to the people that say they wish I saw somebody say this on the bottom a second ago. They wish they would leave the no names alone.
And I will say this, a lot of the people that I gave shots to went on to become legends. They wasn't big names at the time. Shout out to Coffee Brown. You know, I went on, gave her a shot. Emerson Kennedy,
B-Dot,
just so many names that I can name. I've also resurrected careers. So a lot of times I will see potential in somebody that the rest of the world don't see. And then once I battle them, you know, people will watch the battle and then be like, you know, they watching it because, oh, it's a new Danny Myers battle, but yo, such and such went crazy. And now they might have just gained a new follower. So it's really about just propelling the culture forward. Plus, I mean, I rap for money. I mean, I don't, you know, listen, man, when you got kids and you got a mortgage, you got bills, you got a house, you know, life is real. You know what I mean? So I do it for the love of it, but I get paid also. So, you know, and besides, you know, I've kind of battled pretty much all the big names you can think of. Sans for like maybe 10 of them that I haven't battled yet. But, you know, those battles are also on the way as well. So I'm just waiting on them. So I work, man. I'm a worker. I'm a worker.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. The disaster card, how was that?
Fine.
I get to watch that. It was good? How was
that?
Yeah,
it was a lot. Shout out to Disaster. Disaster and Next was crazy. I think the VOD is up now for $20 on Rap Grid. So I think the $20 is definitely worth spending. You get me and Dev the Demon was crazy 3 rounds. I think who else went crazy? Cali Smooth, real name Brandon the Active was crazy. Saint was on there.
And
we was in the parking lot. We took it old school, went outside in the parking lot and got it cracking. It was fire.
How's that vibe though? Like, I know you. I think you're probably the only one that appreciates that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to be a part of it, because you know we back outside with it. You know, like y'all just see me in news on the Philly street corner. I come from that. You know, that's just going back home.
Yeah.
For me. You know, that's home. So I'm outside with it, man. Like literally. You know, we took it to the parking lot. June 10th, we in Philly. Me and Geechee Gotti going to Philly. We outside at the park with it. It's a free event. Free food, free
What do you and Geechee Gotti at it?
Me and Geechee, we taking on he got news. He got OBH news that I just battled on the corner.
Okay.
And I got top 4 Luke. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So we going out there and giving out a pretty dope event. Shout out to Stiz Battle Academy. You know, I like the red chasing shit. So MC's taking it back to these street corners. Even that Lou Castro and Saga was in the alley with it. That atmosphere, I think people, it's just nostalgia and people miss that.
Calico Ill Will. Calico Ill Will.
Yeah, like in the garage. even Cassidy and Disaster in the garage with it. So that we've been on the rooftop. You know, we was on the rooftop when we was doing that. Me and Twerk battled at the basketball court. Like I'm really the definition of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever it's at, I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? If we on the grass, if we at a rooftop, if we got to take it to a subway, if we got to battle in the bread aisle, hey man, they paying. I'm laying it down, man.
What made you battle Jinx in the Twitter spaces? What made you do that though? After everything you've been through, your illustrious career, what made you still decide to do something like that? A lot of people in your position wouldn't do that.
I'm not sure if that was either Ill Mac shit, because I know I battled on Ill Mac shit too.
Right.
But Jinx is nice.
Yeah.
He's on the come up. You know, I battled Appa on the spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Appa got Rum Nitty tonight. Think about it. I really when I see what they capable of, I'll be the first one to come outside for them. And from there they go on to become legends, you know. So that Appa came from the spaces, bro, and he got Rum Nitty tonight. Shout out to Lex and I Battle. You know, if y'all can support that, get the VOD pay-per-view. But yeah, man, I battle everywhere. I battled on the spaces. I battled I text battle. I mean, whatever form of battle rap there is, I've done it. Dead serious.
Battling Mr. Biscuit on the body bag.
And I'm gonna be on the walk down. Too.
Oh, you gonna walk down also?
I'm gonna be on the walk down.
I'm not surprised you on there. I'm not surprised. What made you battle Mr. Biscuits on the body bag battles? How that battle come about?
They reached out to me, and I saw Mr. Biscuit versus Grizz, Young Grizz, at the Born Legacy URL card when I battled Jada Nightwing. I think he was on that card. Anyway, he went crazy. And Mr. Biscuit been around for a long time, and I know he's like punch heavy, back-to-back punches. And so I never battled in Denver, and it was like, here's an opportunity to get a nice battle, nice bag, go out here and put on a show. And I went out there and put on a show. Shout out to Mr. Biscuit and they whole body bag, the league, Denver, Colorado. They got a little scene that's you know, it's on the come up. It's a dope crowd. They don't really get big events like that or big names. They come out often, but they growing. The scene is growing. And I was thinking the other day, I was on my live, like, I'm gonna ask you, what markets should URL touch that they haven't touched yet?
Wow. I want them to go back to Detroit. I'm gonna ask you a question, but I want them to go back to Detroit. Yeah,
for sure.
I really want that. I want my to hit Miami. They go to Orlando all the time. I want to see them go to Miami. I love the fact they went to New Orleans. I like that.
Yeah, that was fire. New Orleans was probably the funnest place that I battled.
Really?
I didn't even battle there because I was supposed to battle Fonz and he didn't show up. But that was just that whole experience. That crowd was just hungry for battle rap, and they listening to the bars. So shout out to New Orleans.
Do you think you get a lot of respect the fact that you're one of the guys that help build smaller leagues?
I think when I'm done doing this shit, people look back on my career and what I've done, and you know, it'll just be unquestioned my love and dedication to the game. You know, I think people really gonna appreciate it later.
I saw France, right? From Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast. He put a tweet out there that said that you battled all of the dudes from Ultimate Madness 1. Ace Amin, Easy the Block Captain, Jada Nightwing, Real Sick, Kid Chaos, Fonz.
I realized that, you know, I said something like, yo, I don't battle rappers, I battle entire classes. I've battled generations. I've battled entire generations. I've raised a lot of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm Uncle Danny at this point. You know what I'm saying? You know, yes. Shout out to the elder statesman, me, Head Ice, Marv One, just the legends, the vets that really been around a decade or more, 20 years in the game and more. You know, like, even my man DNA, like,
yeah.
DNA went from being a teenager to a grown man with a family, and we watched him grow up in front of these battle rap cameras. And now he's still, even though me and him both is asking for the Mook and Lux battle, we also saying, y'all new niggas, you know what I'm saying, I don't like how y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, we taking on, do I still care about champion of the year at this point? Yeah, I definitely want it this year. I definitely want it. Yeah, I feel like I'm in the league. Number one. Who's in the league? Who's in the league right now? Just a quarter of the year don't went by. Who's in the league?
I'll get back to you on that, but I would say this. Miss Hustle is looking pretty good out here in these streets, though. Because you got to do Wody and Cody. I would say that. Hustle looking real good out here.
Okay. Who's in the league? I didn't say it was looking good. Who's number one?
You know what's going to hurt you, right? You know what's going to hurt you, right?
What?
It hurts you every year. Show the schedule.
I had the great, you know what's crazy? I had the best strength of schedule last year out of anybody. I battled Av and Rum Nitty and who else? Tay-Rod. All the punchers, None, Clone, J400 Block, B Magic. I battled all the toughest punchers in the game in 1 year. Nobody's ever done it. People be forgetting about that shit. All the punchers. Who else battled Ab, Nitty, and Clone?
Yeah,
and B Magic. And None. And Tay-Rod in 1 year. In 1 year, though.
So let me ask you a question. I spoke to DNA yesterday, right? And talking to you right now. What's up with you and DNA? It looked like between both of you brothers, y'all want to smoke with the new niggas, though.
You know what, man? I'm going to tell you something. The thing about me and DNA, we're real battle rappers. Real battle rappers came from that mindset of, I'm the best, and whoever y'all think is the best, go get him. And I'm going to show you he's not the best. And we can't help it. Like, that's just, it's literally in our DNA, no pun intended. But when you can't, where's Lux? Let me ask you this. When we calling out Lux and we asking for certain battles, me and DNA, we done been around the block, bro. We done kind of battle everybody at this point. So it's like, what we gonna do? Just wait on Lux to come outside?
Right.
Be like, all right, I got time to play with y'all niggas. Like, come on, bro. We grown men. We grown men with families and we get money. And the spirit of competition is alive with you. When you see these new guys saying, we're here now, y'all old dudes can get up out of here, we're like, nah, bro, y'all nice, but you ain't got 10 years in the game. You ain't got 20 years in the game. Y'all talking a good game. And yeah, you had a cool few good battles, but we'll smoke y'all. And like I was saying, DNA's history proves that every time somebody's on the come up, he kicks their ass, man. I think people be forgetting, but if you a battle rap historian, if you know your culture,
DNA and John, y'all don't play with the young niggas.
Nah, and that's who and they gunning at us too, like, cause they know out of all the names, we not gonna be the bougie one, like, man, you ain't got enough experience, or you don't got enough followers, or we're just the guys that are competitive. And we're like, yo, if you feel like you ready, let's do it. I don't want to tweet. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to keep doing interviews. Let's just do it. So I shot bars at Ease. Ease shot bars back. You know what I'm saying? That's battle rap, man. And besides, that's the point. That's the point of them doing the Crucible, or not even just URL, but ARP with the intake program.
That's one case, right?
The one that's it's the point of bringing these guys into the, like, let them go through the little ringer, battling each other, and then bring them to the vets. Introduce them to the game, introduce them to the fans, help them get a following, and help keep this shit going. Because, I mean, how much longer do we got?
Right. I think John got a mean squad over there to a bullpen. You got a nice core, nice rappers over there, man. I ain't gonna
Correct. And look what he's doing. He's 7J, Young
7J, woo!
Cash Flow Rizzy. A lot of them came from there. Shout out to Clone. Like John has been developing talent and pushing them into the forefront. And some of these guys, you know, not everybody gonna make it and become a legend, but the fact is you just want to weed out who's here to stay, who's hot for the moment, and who's here to stay. And you know that only can be we can only find that out through the test of time. Like, is South Flare Soul and Foot's gonna be here 5 years from now? Are they gonna be here 7 years from now? Or are they just hot for the moment?
Right. Well, let me ask you this: Do you commend Nitty for battling South Flare Soul? Because that's something you would do. Yeah. I know you would do that though.
In fact, yeah. Shout out to Nitty, and that's another one that's outside for whoever. Like, he battling Appa tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's outside for the new guys. I think, honestly, it keeps us sharp.
Right.
It keeps us sharp because it's dangerous. It's not like these people are pushovers. Because we could go in there and lose, and it's always, you know, that risk versus reward shit. It's like, if you lose to the new guy, then your stock, like, they got more to gain than you do. Because if they make it debatable or win, then they kind of boost up, and people looking at you funny, like, oh, I thought you was the bar guy. Like, you just lost to the new nigga. Like, oh, you washed up now. But if I beat him, then it's like, yeah, well, you were supposed to be.
So is it better for you? Is it worse for you to lose to South Flare Soul than a Lux?
It has to be.
Right.
It has to be. You're not supposed to be losing to the South Flare Soul if you're talking about you want to battle Lux. But I will say, anybody can lose on any given day.
Right.
Lux can fuck around, come and get in front of Klutz and lose. He could get in front of and have an off game. Anybody can lose. Nobody's invincible. And but yeah, to answer the question, I was supposed to be South Flare Soul first.
He told me that.
He told me that,
yo.
It was final exams, and I was battling Clone like the next weekend after that. So I told him like not right now because my schedule was super booked up, but I will run that with him. And so they wound up replacing me with Chess, and he got Chess on the final exams. I thought he beat Chess. I
gotta admit, you're right. I love Chess, my young boy, but I had so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, anybody can lose to these new dudes, like even a legend like Chess. So it's a dangerous match for anybody, but that's the point. And in fact, I kind of feel like it don't take away from you to actually lose to these new people. I think it should add to your respect level. Like, if your stock go down, but your respect should go up, because you didn't have to do it. Shout out to Cortez. Cortez went in there with Swervo and lost.
Yeah, he did.
You know, Swervo kind of whooped his ass.
Yeah,
but instead of clowning Cortez, I'm like, yo, that was admirable. That's honorable of you to give him that opportunity. Man, Cortez, you've been around forever. Think about this. I don't even know if it's fun for us to really kick their ass. Think about it. Cortez go in there and kick Swervo ass. Cortez been around 15 plus years, bro. Like, we kind of want to see these new guys, man. Like, we want to see and now Swervo loses that battle, and it's almost like he got to go back to the drawing board or got to go back to the crucible or some shit.
Right.
And now we kind of block his career. We kind of impede his career, or he might be discouraged and be like, damn, I thought I was ready for the big time, but I'm not. And maybe he say, you know, fuck this battle shit. I'm not as good as I thought it was, and quits. Now we lose out on an amazing talent because Cortez kicked his ass. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, for Cortez to give him that shot and lose, for Chess to give Soul that shot and lose, I think that should just add to your legacy instead of take away. Because it's like, yeah, bro, you wasn't scared to go in there with this new young killer. Meanwhile, a lot of these other people will be like, oh, hell no, because it's a million excuses why you could say I'm not battling one of them.
Right.
It's a million excuses. I could be like, well, they're not going to pay me enough for that. Or, what does that battle do for me?
You sound like your peers right now, sir.
Yeah, I can use all these same excuses, but I never once used it. I never once used that as, when they tried to say I was ducking Trez, what happened? Because I turned down the Trez battle on Summer Madness 7 in Las Vegas because they tried to throw us on there last minute as a surprise battle, and I just wasn't feeling it.
Right.
So I said, no. Trez took that as damn, bro, you trying to stop me from shining, bro. You ducked me. So he went on Angry Fan, said, fuck Danny Myers. He was upset. He was hurt, and I understood it, but he didn't understand my reasoning. My reasoning was, bro, I live in Vegas. I'm the one that helped them get this venue, and they didn't even put me on the card. Then when they dropped the card, everybody see I'm not on the card. Everybody going crazy, tagging URL. Why Danny not on the card? Then they call me. Hey, Danny, you think you want to battle Trez? That's a surprise battle? Nah, I'm good. If you didn't put me on there in the first place, don't like, right. Nah, I'm not no afterthought ass nigga, bro. But Trez thought I was dunking him, and I wound up battling Trez. Franchise. I was supposed to battle Franchise on one of them cards. Couldn't make it. I couldn't make it. I had shit come up. And he was like, oh, Danny Myers dunking me. Then what happened? Danny Myers versus Franchise. I never ducked nobody. Can't nobody
say we saw the results.
Can't nobody say I ducked. Can't nobody say I ran.
Right.
Or I use an excuse. I don't use excuses. I come outside like, if you call I'm Candyman. You call my name in that mirror, I'm going to peer. But I'm going to peer with the hook and slice your fucking throat. So be careful what you're asking for. So yeah, I like the energy that handle all of them. You know, and I said, yo, I'm a 6 killer. I want to kill all 6 of them.
DNA wants to do the same thing you're doing, sir.
Well, I told you, me and DNA. I think that's why we legendary, because we're really battle rappers. If you gonna get what I'm saying? Like, forget the glitz and the glamour and the fame and the money and the likes and the views and all that. We're rappers. If you said you nice, then I'm gonna come see about you. Win, lose, or draw.
Facts. That's a fact.
Whatever. And I wasn't scared. And I'm helping you out in the, I'm introducing you to a whole new audience. So it's like I'm doing a lot of good things at one time. I'm getting paid. I'm getting you paid. I'm getting you some visibility. I'm keeping myself active and mentally sharp. It's a lot of shit. I can take credit for, hey, well, I was his first big look. Now look at him. Now he's unknown in Summer Madness. So he think about me versus Easy the Block Captain. Let's come on, man. Talk, Danny. Talk, Danny. Talk to these niggas. Danny said, "All right, I'm gonna come see." Look where he at now. Danny Myers went to the little bar, Martinis, little hole in the wall. Now he got it cracking with Easy. That battle really helped propel him to where he at now. I can't take credit for his skills, but
did you beat Easy the Block Captain? Did you beat Easy?
I beat him.
You know me.
First and second, they want to get. He said, Confederate flag. I ain't been rated since. Room blows up. Listen to the bars. Listen, me and Easy was just debating our battle yesterday. We've been debating that since it happened.
You know, me and him argue all the time about your battle. We argue all the time.
He's going to tell you he won. I'm going to tell you I won it. And it's like, but whatever. But that's irregardless.
Right.
The point is, I came outside and that he needed a look, and look where he at. So giving these looks to these up-and-comers is not a bad thing. Like, A-Verb gave me a look. A-Verb said, yo, I'll take this dude from A-Hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and look where I'm at now.
Church of Chicken.
And I got the honor of getting his one. That's probably in his top 3 showtimes ever.
Yes, I agree with that.
He got Iron Low like I'm anemic.
Yes.
Maybe double back like a camo or shotgun. You can tell it's used. I got a cocky doing the LB.
Yeah, against Arsenal, right? Against Arsenal, right?
Go against Arsenal. But that Church's chicken. Shirts get rang out. That's a purchase. Do a nigga greasy for that chicken. That's purchase. Like, come on, man.
Yo, niggas be acting. I know Verb is not Verb how he was at one time, but niggas be acting like Verb wasn't one of those guys, though.
Yeah, he's still that to
me.
You know what I'm saying? He's still that to me, but it was an honor. But again, Verb giving me that look, it kind of unlocked something in my mind to say, you know, when I reach a certain level, I want to be able to help give other people looks in. And I think, honestly, that's really what this is all about. helping people. You know, you reach a point, you reach your hand down, pull somebody up, man. It shouldn't be just all about me. It's me. It's me. Forget all y'all. I don't care about y'all career. Like, now I see you need a look, bro. I'm gonna come out here, and whatever you do with that look is on you. You can let me come out here and body bag you, or you can make this a fight and make a name for yourself, and now you can get paid. Now you can keep getting booked. Do something with this opportunity, but I'm giving you the opportunity. And a lot of people that I battled are forever grateful for that. You can't speak no Danny slander to a whole lot of people in this culture, because they gonna be like, nah, man, Danny's the realest nigga in this shit, bro. Because when nobody else was trying to give me a shot, he came outside and gave me that look, and it helped me. I got booked after that. My money went up. My followers started going up. I dropped 8 bars on Eves the other day, and then he dropped 8 bars, and he texted me like, bro, I just gained 100 followers off of that shit you did for me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, bro, that's what it's about.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. Have you got a call about Lux at all? Have you had a conversation with Lux about that?
Me and Lux have had multiple conversations about us battling, and we both agreed that we want to do it in a very intimate setting. Maybe like 50 people in a room, maybe a rooftop. We both agreed on that. And you know, he's like, yo, I want to do it. I want to do it. Let's do it. I'm like, all right, well, let's do it. But then it's like, I don't know, man. He said he was going to be outside.
Is it bullshit politics? Is it politics as usual? Jay-Z song, politics as usual? Is that what it is?
I can't, because I don't have direct evidence that it's that. I can't put that on that man like that. But I do feel like the Daylight battle is a holdup.
I don't even care about that battle no more. I don't even care about that shit no more. Hey.
Well, and that's my point. My thing is, if you can't, you and Daylight can't get this cracking, then just come outside for everybody else that's with. Because Lux line, if he step out on his front porch, it's a line of battle rappers like, hey, you know, he gonna see Danny out there, he gonna see Chilla out there, he gonna see P-Dot out there, he gonna see Rum Nitty out there, he gonna see DNA out there. He got a line. He can't never really be broke, because you got $60,000 right here, 60 right here, 70 right here, 60 right here. Come outside and get the money. Not saying he needs the money.
Right.
I don't know his pockets, but you got so many bags waiting on you. You can't really go broke. And as far as that Daylight battle, I hate, like, it's Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao was almost running into that era of, I don't even really care for it no more, because it was supposed to happen. We waiting years and years, finally get the fight. It's all right fight. It's all right. It wasn't a classic fight. I don't think it was classic. But whatever. Detox. Dr. Dre Detox album. You know, I grew up in LA. I've been waiting on that shit
forever.
nigga, I was in high school. I'm 43.
Oh, man.
I'm 43, dog. I'm in LA going to Crenshaw High, man, and waiting on this damn Detox album since then. So if he announced, it's coming next spring, I don't give a fuck, Dre.
Well, let's be real.
Yes, I'm still gonna listen to it, but as far as me getting excited, like, oh my God, like, nah. So I say all that to say, if they don't get it cracking soon, bro, they are risking losing out on perhaps what would be the biggest battle in the culture ever. Because people, by the time they announce it, people just gonna be like, you know what, dog?
Right.
I ain't waiting on this shit.
And let's be real. The last time we saw Lux, Geechee put blood in that man's mouth. So he should come out and be outside.
And he said that he was going to be outside more. And I thought that following year, because that was 2021.
Right.
And that was like October, the 2021. So I thought 2022, he would battle at least twice to 3 times. And we didn't see him none last year. And so far, we ain't seen none of them this year. So it's like, I mean, I don't know what he got going on in his life.
Right.
If he's working on businesses, if he got family and battle rap just not that important, that's fine. You don't have to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Iron Solomon. You know, Solomon.
Woo! Right, Solomon. Woo!
You know, me and Iron talk all the time, and he always be like, "Yeah, Danny, you know, I definitely want to do that one." But hey, shit, he's like, "Hey, when I come back though, you're not gonna be my first battle because I need."
He gotta get. Listen, he gotta get a warmer battle, sir. You don't gotta
honorably, he admitted that. You know, he admitted that. He said, "Yeah, I can't just jump out and battle you. Like, I need a couple battles first." So, you know, but I do know he's got so much business, big business behind the scenes that he's working on. So battle rap just not important. It's not like he's like strapped for cash or nothing like that. So shout out to them. So my thing be, instead of just waiting on Lux and Solomon and waiting on them, say I can only work when they ready to work. Right. I'm working. And it does, it's not hurting. When you see a new Danny Myers battle, it's you see the crowd going crazy. Every time. Rebuttals, every time. I'm not getting worse. It's not like I'm battling so often that I'm diluting the material and my skills are starting to play out, and I'm just like, I'm getting better. Like, think about anybody that started from the 90s or the early 2000s battle rapping. Are they still at their top game?
No. No.
Exactly.
No.
So this is why I be like, I'm the GOAT. Because I started in 1992.
J Mills, 40 Cal. No,
here we go. We're 30 plus years later, and I'm still saying the best shit. I'm still shaking rooms with rebuttals. I'm still... it's not like you watched the Danny battle. It was like, man, he was trash, that battle. Danny said, any money, Mook, cat in the hat. Like, I think he's just battling too much, and he's just running out of shit to say. Nah, it's like every time you see me, I'm saying something new and original. I'm getting better. This is working because I'm staying sharp. Lux admitted that, I need to be in a field a little more to get acclimated to how it's done now. This is why you see Mook experimenting with the verb battle. Now he want to be a little more punchy. I want to punch. Then he battles Geechee Gotti. You know, he's like, I'm learning. I'm learning how they doing it today. But you only gonna learn it if you in the field doing it. I'm not saying they got to battle 10, 20 times a year, but at least 2 to 3 times a year for those guys is enough to keep them in battle rap shape.
You know, some people prefer you and Mook than you and Lux.
I've seen it. That's why I want both battles up. You know, after the Tay-Rock battle, Mook FaceTime me. You know, it's like, yo, bro, I want to battle you now. Like, all right. Yeah, he FaceTime me right after the Tay-Rock battle.
Don't want no smoke. Don't want no smoke, man.
All right. I like I said, any battle y'all want to see me do, just know it's not me.
We know that. I think the culture knows that, sir. It's never on you.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't me. We waiting on them.
Right.
So, so in the meanwhile, y'all gonna see me in Marv 1 soon, me and Ilmac. All the other legends, the Saurus, me and the Saurus soon. Yeah, Ilmac, Marv 1, the Saurus, Head Ice.
Is that bucket list battles for you?
Yeah, Head Ice, Shoddy Horror in London.
You and Shoddy?
Yeah, in London. Yeah, we're gonna do it in London. And and so whenever I think Mook and Lux have always been like the M Bison or the Shao Kahn or of battle rap. They're like the last level boss, I guess. But is it possible they can lose that status to people like Geechee Gotti and Danny Myers Run Media in terms of being the end game ball? Because I feel like a lot of my opponents be looking at me like I'm their
right.
game battle, or so it's like the eras and generations have changed, and so when you let me ask you something, because we was debating this.
Right.
First of all, two questions.
All right.
How many God tiers ever existed?
Wow.
How many?
We're talking Diz, Rex,
That's one.
Mook. Arsenal, if you want to go in that bag. Verb, if you want to go in that bag,
Lux.
right? Those guys
six. Lux is 6. Keep going. I said there was 10, and somebody told me it was 20, but I couldn't see 20. But we're not talking about top tier or legends. We're talking about God tier. Like, these guys are gods of battle rap.
Yeah, I'm going Diz, Mook, Rex, Lux. I'm going that bag, yeah.
Diz, Mook, Rex, Lux, that's 4.
Yeah.
You said Arsenal, that's 5.
Arsenal, you know, Arsenal there. Verb is in there to me.
Verb, that's 6.
Well, God's head, oh.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, like, once you get past them, man, now it's kind of murky.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
I mean, you can't.
to me.
I want to say Pat Stay.
Okay, we'll say Pat.
I want to say Pat Stay was a god tier for sure.
No, let me. Guys like Illmatic.
Cassidy.
No, Cassidy.
Is he a god tier?
No, hell no. No.
All right. The second question was, can you be a god tier and lose god tier status?
Wow. I don't think so. I think Lux, Mook, Rex are goated already. It's almost like if Ghostface Killer or Redman drops the album in 2023 and it's garbage, I'm not gonna chastise them too much because they gave me Muddy Waters. There's a dark side.
Right.
It's shit like that already.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know? Let me ask you a question. Guys like Thesaurus and Illmatic, they might not be god tier, but where do you guys rank those brothers at, though? Because they've been here so long.
I think they're the 4 or 5, especially from on the West Coast, especially me watching them in the WRCs.
Right.
They're legends to me. You know,
somebody said legend tier is different than god tier. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know, but I mean, I was inspired by them. Breeze, Everflowing, Supernatural, Juice.
Supernatural, wow.
You know, ideas, recipes,
ideas. Wow. Sure, I ain't that.
I'm a hip hop.
Yeah, facts.
You know, battle rapper really like LL Cool J. Let's start with I'm Bad.
Yeah.
That as a kid listening to that, that's kind of made me say I'm gonna be a battle rapper.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand
LL
that.
Cool J's I'm Bad. Yeah, I'd have to do that. Would I battle
Kid
Slade? I ain't putting no name on. Like I said, I wasn't there. I didn't read no paperwork, so I'm not using that term to address no man if I don't know that.
Right.
So I'm not doing that. But would I battle Slade? Yeah, I would. I would battle Slade.
Some people want to know, would you ever battle in this blue room on RBE?
I would. I want to. You know, probably me and Daylight or me and King Los.
Woo! You and Los?
Yeah. Me and Show Off. Me and Crooked Eye. Shit. I probably don't need no cookie smoke, man, but that's why.
Well, see, I'm never going to go against industry dudes against the battle rappers. I'm just never going to pick those guys to beat y'all. I just can't.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Or flow alone and delivery, y'all got them niggas in that.
In the blue room, yeah, man. I mean, y'all just got to tell me who y'all want to see. You know, what battle.
You and Lux, you and Mook.
In the blue room?
Yes.
Block.
Wait, hold on. You want Lux on the big stage?
Yeah, Smack calling my phone immediately. Nah, honestly, I tell you what. It could happen because I wouldn't do it in a foul way. Like URL just wouldn't see the trailer drop.
So you say you want to do the Easy to Block Captain then?
It'd be a conversation like, hey, I got offered this. I gotta take that. Just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we work out? What can we work out? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because you know I don't want no politics stopping none of that. You know what I mean? I think if you move honorably, then shit can work out for you. When you move like in a different type of way, you know, that's when the powers that be really flex their muscle and show you what time it is.
Right. One last question, we'll wrap it up here. Your thoughts on Sue Surf?
Fuck, man. You know, I was just on the phone with people.